So, we all want to be high vibration people, people who contribute to the light in the world and not the darkness. And there are many ways we can raise our vibration by being kind, generous, loving, by doing spiritual practices like meditation, breath practices, yoga, drumming, ecstatic dancing, japa, rosary, prayer, and by walking our talk. Or another way to say it is by being congruent in the way you move through the world. Hey, I'm Deborah Poneman, founder of Yes to Success Seminars, where we share knowledge and tools for you to live your ultimate life, and ageless anti-aging for your brain, your body, and your future. And today I want to tell you a story about a woman who you just might see yourself in. So this woman was in a big hurry to get to an appointment, and she was speeding down the street and approaching an intersection. And as she did, the car in front of her just stopped as the light was turning yellow. Well, the woman was totally irate, and she expected not only the elderly man driving the car in front of her to go through the yellow light, but she expected that she would make it through as well. In fact, she screeched her car to a halt, just barely not plowing into his car, and then not only honked at the poor man, but she threw her hands all over the place. So if he looked in his rearview mirror, he could really know how mad she was. And when he didn't seem to be noticing, she then stuck her head out the window, shouted at him, and made a not so nice gesture with her hand. At which point, a police officer who had witnessed the whole scenario walked over and asked to see her driver's license. After looking at it, he took it and asked the woman to follow him to the station. So for about an hour, she silently but very loudly fumed as she sat in the plastic chair across from the main desk until the officer came out again and handed her her license and told her that she was free to go. At which point she said indignantly, "I think I deserve to know why I'm here and why you felt it necessary to make me miss my very important appointment." To which the officer replied, "Well, I watched your reaction to that poor man who stopped as the light turned yellow, and how you treated him and how you cursed at him out the window of your car and with your hand made a not so nice gesture. And then I saw all the bumper stickers on the back of your car that said, 'Harm no living creature. The future of the planet is in our hands, and love is the answer.' And I assumed you must have been driving a stolen car." How many times have you been that woman? I know I have. In fact, I'm not sure if I ever told you the story. I know I did in a Success Saturday, but quite a while ago, about my Smile Direct experience. Now, Smile Direct is a company where you get invisible aligners to fix your spread out or crooked teeth, like Invisalign, but kind of hipper. So I had to call this company because I had been fitted with these aligners the year before to fix my bottom teeth. And they sent me defective aligners, not once, but 4 times. And then when I received the fourth set of defective aligners, after waiting a minimum of 2 months in between each delivery, as they apologized but had to remake them each time. Well, this time when I called after I received the fourth set, and they answered the phone and said, "What can we do to make you smile today?" Well, I was actually relatively nice to the first 3 people I got transferred to, maybe a little less nice each time. But when the call dropped while I was being transferred to the dental department and I had to start all over again, God help the poor chap who had the misfortune of being the first person the second time around to ask me what he could do to make me smile today, or the second person, or the third person who I waited 10 to 15 minutes in between each call to talk to, or when I got disconnected again while being transferred to the dental department again and had to start over again. And as I'm pressing those buttons on the phone, and each subsequent person who dared to answer and ask me what they could do to make me smile today, all of a sudden I got it loud and clear. You are so not the teacher living the teaching, Deborah. You are so being the lady with the bumper stickers on her car. So I took a deep breath, calmed down, and when the next person asked what they could do to make me smile today, I was kind and loving to that dear person who was probably making minimum wage, just trying to do their job and probably getting yelled at all day long. So I just love them up. And likewise with the next person I was transferred to and the next when they asked me what they could do to make me smile. And I said, well, just talking to someone as wonderful as you is enough to make me smile. And I quickly got to the right person who did solve my problem. And I didn't even mind when she asked me if there was anything else that she could do to make me smile today at the end of our call. Because I saw so clearly that I probably would have continued to get disconnected until I got it. I saw so clearly that I'm the one responsible for making me smile today, not them, not any outside circumstance. I mean, they're just doing the best job they can at a very difficult situation, and they're not holding themselves up as some kind of transformational teacher. They're just reading their script and trying not to get yelled at. And what a cosmic joke it is. You get the irony that what I was trying to get were aligners, and I was so out of alignment. So I ask you, how are you doing on your journey to getting your aligners? And what are you doing to make you smile today? Because remember, when you make you smile, you raise your vibration. And you're not only going to get right through to whoever it is you need to talk to get whatever it is you want to get, but your high vibration will be a great contribution to raising the vibration of our planet, which so desperately needs you right now to add your light and not your darkness. So if you can't make you smile today and be in alignment for you, do it for the rest of us. Have a great week and keep on smiling.